Hello. How is everyone doing today? Wait for a few more people to come on in. Kind of an impromptu stream here. Was not planning on this. No face today. I'm not cleaned up. I'm not dialed up here. Room is an absolute mess. And I don't feel like cleaning it. So, you get no face, and you get my home screen right now. But plan on playing some triangle strategy. I did play the demo a little bit. Really liked it. And I loved it, actually. And I have yet to get back into it, so I'm just going to start over. I don't mind doing that. Just want to see how everyone is doing here. How is everything looking? How is everything sounding? Anybody have any idea what is going on? I think what I'll do is just jump on in a minute. All right, cool. I do have a chat box overlay on the screen today that will move around as I see fit with the UI here. But let's get started here. So as I've said, I did play the demo, but again, that was a while ago, and I've yet to continue on that demo or restart it. You are looking at a black screen. Okay, now you're not anymore. All right, start with save, demo save data. I'm gonna hit no on this. Again, like I said, I'm gonna just start with it. I don't mind doing that. Let's take a look at some of the options here. Settings, text, voice, text speed. I think I'll leave all this on. Camera settings. This was fine from what I remember. It was actually just, like, literally as soon as I turned this on, there was just an update. I don't know what was involved in it, but... battle settings, again, as I remember, everything seemed fine. I might have changed it to a text display just to make it a little quicker. But it was fine. Graphic settings. Depth of field. I think it's fine. I do recall I remember having to pick the voice up a little bit, so we'll do that. We'll boost the voice. Yes. Save that. Alright, cool. New game. Normal. Now, the first 3 chapters, again, in the demo, they were very dialogue heavy. Again, kind of also to be expected.
On the faraway continent of Norzelia, 3 mighty powers reigned.
What's going on, Rich?
The kingdom of Glenbrook,
How does everything
through
sound?
which runs the mighty
you could just let me
Norzelia
know.
River, bringing flourishing trade. The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron. And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzant, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life. With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these 3 powers was all too common. Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise to fierce battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War. Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise, the 3 powers at last negotiated a truce. The Norzelia Consortium is formed, a neutral organization that oversees fair trade of iron and salt. Finally, peace came to the realm. 30 years pass. Now, a new bond is set to be formed between the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and House Wolffort of Glenbrook, whose power in the kingdom is second only to that of the royal family itself.
Chapter 1, A Young Hawk Soars.
Lord Serenoa?
I want to put it on automatic.
Good morning.
Congratulations, my lord. The future of Wolffort is looking brighter than ever.
Today's the day, is it not? We're all ready for the big moment.
What
Thank
moment
you,
is that?
everyone.
Young Master, Lord Serenoa. So, you were here after all.
Ah, Benedict. It would seem word has reached the people already.
You can thank Eridor for that. He couldn't refrain from blabbing the news to anyone who would listen. I'll have a talk with him after.
This is a momentous day, not merely for our domain, but for all of Glenbrook. I do not think it possible to keep it a secret.
This is well and true, my lord, but you must consider your betrothed's lineage.
I'm well aware of the situation, Benedict. I cannot say for sure what repercussions this may have. What I do know is that the people rejoice for us and harbor hope for the future. As the future Lord of House Wolffort, I must rise to the occasion.
Fine resolve, my lord. As House Steward, I will do all in my power to assist.
Thank you, Benedict. It is heartening to have the support of my father's right-hand man.
Shall we head to the port then, my lord?
So soon? I had thought we would have more time.
The river's waters have risen with the heavy rainfall earlier this week. And given the wind, I think it likely that Esfrost's ship will arrive ahead of schedule.
You never cease to amaze. Very well then, let us be on our way.
See, this is going to be tough because there's so much dialogue. I am going to have very little input until we get to battle. Alright, selecting event markers on the world map will advance the story. There are two types of events, main and sub. Main events are crucial to the plot, while sub events are entirely optional, but will disappear from the map as the story progresses. Selecting event markers on the world map will advance the story. Alright, hang on one second. I just need to type something on. I'm just going to promote this up on the Facebook. Please. This makes for great great content. Sorry, had to do that. Alright, selecting event markers on the world map will event story. Yes. There are two types of events. We already did this, so let's close. Alright, roster, inventory, war chronicle, and system have been added to the main menu. Alright, press the X button on to open the main menu where you can view your units, prepare for battle, adjust the various game settings, and more. Additional features will be unlocked as the story progresses. This game uses an autosave feature, however, there is only one autosave slot. You may save manually or create additional save data files at any time by selecting system, blah, blah, blah. You cannot save normally during the battles. Alright, we get all that stuff. Alright, so here's zoom out, zoom out. Alright, well, I thought we had some other options here. I can't zoom out anymore? I guess not. Alright, there is only one event. Alright. An S-Frost warship arrives at Wolfort Harbor, where a woman with rose-colored hair and her attendant disembark. Who could it be? Alright, again, we're gonna go with auto here. If it goes too fast, just let me know. But I'm gonna have very little input as they're talking. If I have any input, I'll stop it. But
I thank you for the escort. You are free to go.
But Lady Frederica, there is no one here to receive you.
He will be along shortly, no doubt. If I have heard true, he is not the type to keep a lady waiting.
By your leave, then. We wish you everlasting happiness, my lady.
Thank you. I shall work hard, both for my new home and for my motherland.
I feel like she's the strongest
Please
character
let brother,
in this game.
the Archduke, know that.
As you command, my lady. We leave the rest to you, Gila.
I shan't let you down.
And that's it. They abandoned us. They leave us here. Well, we wanted to stay.
Phew, Glenbrook at last. Finally, we can take a moment of respite from our long journey. That said, it would seem we've arrived ahead of schedule.
Hey, Darren, thanks for stopping by. And I hear so many great
I much
things
prefer
about
it to being late.
I appreciate you
This is a
sticking around.
momentous
At
day
least,
for Esfrost, and for the entire
dropping a
realm.
comment.
We cannot afford to make a bad first impression.
I agree, which is why we cannot have you looking so tense. Why don't we go for a bit of a stroll?
A fine idea. After all, this may be the last time in a while that I am free to do as I please.
Oh, she is so very right.
Most are not inclined to grant liberty to one of Rosellan heritage, such as me.
You brought that pendant with you?
Of course. It is the only memento I have of my mother.
One thing I really like doing, especially when I played the demo, is as they're talking, you can, I mean, I have it on automatic right now, but as they're talking, you can actually look at their profile, and the artwork is freaking fantastic. And I'm pretty sure that sometimes the flavor text here changes in the story. So again, I just, like I said, I think the profile just itself, they're freaking awesome. As you were. Oh, that guy took it right to the brains. Another one.
Thank you kindly, little lady.
Uh-oh.
Letting a whole boatload of guards go back home was a stroke of genius. We heard tell you'd be here, and we wanted to be the ones to welcome you.
Who does this guy you end up finding out his name, but who does he remind you of? Does he remind you of like another character in another game? I can't picture.
The winds
I
of
can't
fortune are
put my
blowing
finger on
today,
it.
aren't they, Pa?
Brigands!
Stand back, Frederica. I shan't let them have you.
Alright. I thought for sure there was going to be a fight. Maybe there will be. Alright, let's zoom out. We're going to do, if there's a sub something, we're going to do it. Recommend level 2. We haven't leveled up yet. How are we supposed to do this? Oh man, we are already underleveled.
What do you intend to do with us?
Make you our little hostages is all. And wring every last coin out of the duchy and house Wolfort.
What's with that pink hair, though? Ya Rosellen? And that lady looks like she's from Hyzant. Did we go after the wrong boat?
Impossible! The ship was full of Vesfrosti soldiers.
Enough! I am without a doubt.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Have you bandits no shame? Attacking 2 innocent women?
And just who in the hell are you?
Alright, in Norzelia, 3 major guiding convictions prevail: utility, morality, and liberty. These take the form of invisible parameters that are influenced by the choices you make throughout the game. Your decisions will shape Sarano's convictions, as well as influence which companions may choose to join in your cause. Alright, so who are you exactly? A band of common brigands, from the looks of it? You needn't know who. Surrender now, and we can resolve this peacefully. You two bear a striking resemblance. Might you be father and daughter? Alright, let's see if we can resolve this peacefully.
You needn't know who. Surrender now, and we can resolve this peacefully.
Do you even know who you're talking to, boy?
Nope.
We don't do anything peacefully.
Got that right. But if you surrender now, we'll spare your miserable lives.
It appears they're not keen to listen.
Indeed, they don't strike me as the type to be swayed by logic.
Quit your whimpering and just accept you're done for. Once Travis, his daughter Trish, and their mighty crew set their sights on you, ain't nothing you can do. Enough of this! You'll regret ruining our plans!
I remember this in the demo. This battle takes
To arms,
took
my
me
lord.
quite a while.
Stand back, the both of you.
No, we fight together. I brought this upon us through my indiscretion. Pray allow me to help.
My lady.
Your lady is
I
probably
am a
the most
teacher of the
badass one
arcane
here.
arts, and Frederica is a most apt pupil.
I can assure you we shan't be a burden.
Then I ask for your support from the back lines.
Well,
And you
they
shall
are
have it.
ranged characters.
Why didn't you tell me you were having such fun? I would have joined you sooner.
What are you doing here?
Let us talk later. Now,
Blonde, blue-eyed
I believe we
man.
have some lawless ruffians to rout.
Yeah, we do. All right, now we learn unwavering support with a strategic edge. Aids comrades with various support abilities. Alters the turn order of his allies. Okay. Frederica's aptitude in battle. A pyromancer whose fire ignites chaos on the battlefield, casts sweeping spells to assail multiple enemies, can use fire spells to set flammable squares ablaze. Gila's aptitude in battle brings balance to the battlefield with powerful healing magic, specializes in HP recovery magic. Healing spells are even more effective on allies in mortal danger. All right. Like I said, this battle in the demo was pretty long. I want to say each chapter, the first 3 chapters in the demo, each chapter was about an hour long. I want to say that, but correct me if I'm wrong.
I hope you adults are ready to learn a hard lesson. You'll need more than numbers to beat us.
You think so?
Their confidence is admirable, at least. Orders, my lord?
Give them no quarter. We cannot allow brigands to have the run of Wolfort.
Just who are these people anyway?
Yeah,
Now,
brigands.
Benedict.
That's all that matters. Alright, in battle positioning and turn order are 2 keys to victory. There are keys to victory. Attack from higher ground than that of your target, deal increased damage. Attack from behind are guaranteed to score a critical hit. A mark will appear when you can perform a back attack. The order in which units take action is determined by their speed attribute. Upcoming turn order is displayed via an AT bar at the bottom of the screen. Alright, we got the camera controls, aren't too bad. We got this.
Think you got what it takes to best my family? Ha! Fools, the lot of you. Coming through.
Hopefully we win.
Give them a fight, men. Distinguish yourself in battle and you receive your due reward.
Alright, panels and lines of attack while moving. Blue panels within movement range but out of enemies range attack. Purple panels within movement range and enemies range of attack. Red lines indicate the enemies that can attack the unit. Can, but sometimes they don't. So, red panels indicate your attack range. Yellow panels indicate the area of effect for a selected command.
We do not take kindly to thievery here in Wolfort. You will pay for your crimes. For the honor of House Wolfort.
Alright, let's go ahead and let's get on it. We'll move here. Alright, in this menu you can choose which command to issue the selected unit. It is split into two tabs, actions and items. Use the L, stick, or directional buttons to change the tab. In the actions tab, you can choose whether to use a normal attack with the unit's weapon or a unique ability. Abilities consume TP and units regain 1 TP at the start of each turn. Items tab contains a list of items shared by the entire party with a few exceptions. A unit can only perform one action or use one item each turn, so choose wisely. Alright, it's the beginning of the game, so I'm kind of gonna go over everything, but we're gonna attack here. It's not gonna kill him. What the freaking? Already missing? This is terrible. Already missing.
You think you're all high and mighty, huh? Well, we'll show you we're no slouches ourselves. Point me at 'em. We're just trying to make a living here. Take that!
Oh man, you guys wouldn't miss, would you? No.
Our land has no place for those who disregard the law. I see a path to victory.
He has, oh man, these guys are organized. He has a cane sword, so I kind of do have to come up here. Alright, he has Raging Beast. Raise an ally's strength and magic attack for 3 turns, so why don't I do that?
I have your back.
So next attack, hopefully,
our victory is assured.
That guy. This way. Oh, sweet. So you'll have the upper hand here. Alright, so this deals physical damage to foes in a straight line of 2 squares. Double thrust deal physical damage to a single enemy, which is all we have here, so why don't we go ahead and do that.
You don't stand a chance!
Stay there.
Shall we make it a contest, my friend?
I'm wondering if I should have brought him all the way down.
I think not. Whatever would I tell your father if harm were to befall you?
They do know each other.
These are no ordinary men.
I'm just gonna get freaking wailed on.
Let us remain calm and clear-headed. That is our surest path to victory. Shall we begin?
Yeah, sure. How about you go here? Can you heal my friend? You can. Just do that.
Your wounds are healed.
This will help.
Definitely help.
We must defend ourselves from this danger that threatens us. Let me show you what I've learned.
Alright, so deal fire type damage to all enemies within a range. Or the Tome of Fire, which is really close range. Oh, I don't want to hit my... Can I go in that square? No. Or where can I go? Nope. I think what I want to do is go here. I might be hurting myself here. What are you doing? I wanted to put it right there, if that's possible.
With the powers in me.
And we will face that way. Oof. Oh, she's gonna take a beating now. What the heck are you doing down there? Honestly.
Coming through!
Follow-up attacks. When an enemy is struck with a physical attack, any allies on the opposite side of that enemy will automatically perform a follow-up attack. A mark will appear if attacking the selected target will trigger a follow-up attack.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
So I think if I go here... I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest with you. I think what I want to do is actually go here. And then attack this gentleman.
Perish! That hit
If I
the
don't
mark.
kill him,
turn.
she will. Bingo bango. Let's face this way. Fallen enemies will occasionally drop spoils. And an ally's turn on the square containing the spoils to claim it. Enemies can also claim spoils, so beware. On rare occasions, an enemy will drop small boxes containing exquisite spoils. Allies do not need to pick them up. They are automatically acquired. I like that. Spoils cannot be used at the moment they are acquired. You must emerge victorious to see the spoils you have obtained and claim them as your own. All unclaimed spoils will be lost once the battle ends.
My turn.
That stinks. Alright, so I kind of want to distract these guys, so I think I'm going to end up going over here and then firing my lance.
Yes!
Yeah, critical hit. And I'm kind of in no man's land now, so
way.
it doesn't matter. Alright.
Oh, no!
Oh, she's
Let us pry out their weakness.
trouble. Alright, where to go? Let's get this guy gone.
Your defense is weak.
Allow me.
We need to heal, though.
They're good.
They're good. I'm gonna move Cure Wounds, and can you cure yourself? You're really hurting.
Be at ease.
Allow me.
Alright, we're gonna Scorch again. Oh, you're resistant to fire. Well, that stinks. Alright, well, I don't know. Now, resistant doesn't mean totally, like, negating the damage,
With
right?
the powers in me. Oh no!
Yeah, you still take damage. I'm okay with that. Still have some movement. No, I don't. Do I? I do. Alright, spoil secure.
Impossible!
Hope you're ready.
Ha! Damn it!
Oh, this guy's...
Ah!
Oh, no.
This won't be easy.
No, it won't. You better get out. Alright, you're gonna take this guy out.
Be gone!
Oh,
Your luck has run out.
nice.
Forward!
Alright, I could go after you or you. Alright, let's take damage off the board here. Why can't I attack? Oh, it's because I gotta click in that square that I'm in. Okay.
Perish!
My stratagem is superior.
Sweet. Alright, I'm out of movement. Alright, let's end that turn here. Face up.
Point me at him. Perfect opportunity. Oh,
Oof.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Alright. Let me see. Let's get over here. Let's get a double attack on him. Or her.
damn, that hurt. Your luck has run out.
We need bigger hits, though. These hits aren't going to be enough. Might have to swap positions.
I shall do what I can.
Yeah, we're gonna move you, my lady. Who needs the help? You need the help. Do I have to get closer to you?
Allow me.
Sorry to worry you.
Let me show you what I've learned.
I think I gotta... Oh, really? I can't do it. Alright, well, you're resistant to that, so I'm not gonna do that. Let's, let me move here, then. Right there. I mean, I'm kind of getting into territory where I shouldn't be in with her. Like, she should not be in the fray here.
Coming through!
Oh, dang.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
All right. Can I go here? All right, well, let me just go here and... Delaying strike. I like that. I like the sound
I'll make
of
this
that.
quick.
I struck
Damn,
true.
that hurt.
It should hurt.
For victory!
Can I get you down here? I'm hoping it'll do a follow-up attack. Yeah.
You've left yourself open.
That's what I wanted. I got everybody want to attack me.
Damn it!
Let us pry out their weakness.
Okay. I think I'm in a decent spot. This should take
Allow
care of
me.
Damn, that hurt.
Oh, maybe not. I thought that would take care of her. We'll end our turn here.
They're good.
My lady, you need to heal. You need to stay alive.
Your wounds are healed.
They are all going after you. Let's end your turn.
I
Don't
fight
turn
for
your back
peace.
on them. You know, I think she's in a decent spot right here. Now, who do I attack here? Like, these guys... Oh, they're not both resistant.
Flames, heed my call. What?
Oh, she...
You'll rue this day, you
Oh, you're hurting.
bastards!
Johnny, what is going on, buddy? All right, so yeah, that's gonna end her turn.
Charge!
You, my man, you're gonna go Lance. Actually, I can attack both these guys. Let's do that. Right in a line, perfect.
My turn.
Oh, I don't want to. Not there. Oh man, she's in a
Where shall we
bad
strike?
spot. Well, you want to play that? I was gonna say you want to play that game, but honestly, she's not gonna do much damage. She's gonna move anyway.
Here!
You've made a grave
She
mistake.
does something.
To lead,
Not bad.
I must grow.
Fool!
There is no
that
mercy on
sucks.
the battlefield.
Yeah, Johnny, I'm starting over. I did do the demo. And I figured, you know, just start over. I kind of forgot what I had done anyway, so it didn't really matter. Well, we just lost our healer. That's great. That's good news. Now we just gotta take care of this.
You've left yourself open.
For the future of House Wolford.
I don't want to take any back attacks, so we'll turn our bodies.
I can still stand.
Better be able to stand. Although I think you need to heal. Please heal.
For myself. We will make our ideals reality.
Why don't we move you?
Charge!
Let the others take some of that attack. Debating on whether or not I should go here. I'm gonna go here, actually.
Yeah!
Yep,
I
that's what
got
I'm gonna
careless.
do. Oh, you're not in a great list of spots there. my
From
man.
where shall we strike?
This doesn't really delay his turn, though, does it? Let me just see what it does for damage. Power is 29. This is a little more powerful. I'll just do that.
My stratagem is superior.
I'm gonna move. There we go. So Johnny says, yeah, just a heads up, the first 4 chapters are a little bit of a slog, but it definitely, yeah, I heard that. I mean, I played the first 3 chapters, and it was about an hour, like an hour for each chapter. It's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, Johnny, you will be excited if you haven't heard. Tactics Ogre Reborn was just recently trademarked, like Rich says. I know you are a giant Tactics Ogre fan, so it's good news for you. That's for sure. Oh, you guys are perfect striking. Oh man, you need
Victory
to get out
is
of there.
not yet out of reach.
Oh, I cannot move. Wait, oh, I can go down here? What? Wait, what exactly is down there? I don't even know. Alright, let me see what we have for health. You're almost dead. Why don't we just... Oh, should I heal? Yeah, I think I'm gonna heal.
Now.
I had to. But I can still move. So I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know what I'm gonna be on, but... Oh. Okay. I'll accept that.
I'm a fool.
That's a problem.
Fool.
That's a problem.
Allow me.
Scorch. All right, taste it.
2 ashes.
Johnny, you will get what you get. That's all I gotta say. Okay, you can't be picky choosy on who's directing games.
It ends here! For my kingdom!
For my kingdom.
Forward!
I'm gonna minimize. This is just getting... I gotta fix this chat box. It is just way too big. Holy cow. Yeah, I gotta work on that. Anyway, chances are, though, that it's slightly advanced port of the PSP game. Chances are it'll be like a mobile game. It won't even come to anything else. That's what the real chances are.
This ends here!
Did it end?
Damn it all!
Damn it
This
all, we
can't
lost
be.
one person. Oh, this guy is still with us. Alright, we'll end our turn.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Whoops.
Now!
Too slow.
One of those copies will be mobile. You'll see. Oh, this chat box on here is a problem. I'm not gonna work on it now, but I'm not happy with it. Alright, kudos obtained. What is this? Ah, alright. So we got some stuff. Alright, cool. This thing's always in the freaking way.
Wait, I know that face! That's the Wolfort Lordling!
By the way, did you Elden Ring? I did Elden Ring. I 120 hours Elden Ringed. I could have gotten... let's see, I could have gotten 5 different endings. It's a great experience. I will say though that the last 3 bosses, like the end game is very unbalanced. Where it's very reliant on either getting help from a friend, like co-oping, or using your ashes. Whereas in previous games, like, you could get summons or, you can get co-op and that would really help. But, like, this is really depending on the ashes that you can summon. And if you don't have some of the help, like, these bosses can one-hit kill you. It's very unbalanced. In that way, but like up until then, like that, I'm talking like over 100 hours into the game, then it starts getting unbalanced. But anyway, it's a fantastic experience, especially if you like Souls-like games. Anyways, back to here. Wait, I know that face. What's that? Wolfort Lordling. That's the Wolfort Lord.
What's that you say?
Wolfort? It can't be.
What are they doing here so damn soon?
This ain't what we planned for. Let's get out of here.
For a bunch of no-good thieves. At least they know when they're in over their heads.
Hard or easy? Like I said, the end game in Elden Ring is hard because it's just really unbalanced. But before that, I mean, it's your typical Souls-like experience when you're in the dungeons. When you're in the dungeons, when I say dungeons, I mean like main castles, things like that. Where it actually feels like a Souls-like game, it can get challenging. But the open world, it's like that's where you actually can breathe. You found the second half of the game to be way easier than the first half. Yeah, I mean, in a way, but not at the bosses. Not at the bosses. When you get to that point, they're almost, it's almost not fair. But otherwise, when you're cruising around with your massive weapons or your overpowered magic, like that is yeah, it can be easy. It definitely can be easy, especially if you build your character correctly. You can roam around, just one hit kill enemies. Yeah, I found myself not dying much at all when I was in the second half of the game. Where it only got hard was at the bosses. Other than that, it was really easy in the second half of the game. I would agree with that with a caveat though.
I would have preferred to apprehend them and see them atone for their crimes, but so be it.
Your bride-to-be is safe. Isn't that what matters?
My bride-to-be?
My bride-to-be?
My sincerest apologies. I had no idea we were being trailed by bandits. But where are my manners? I am Frederica of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I have come to fulfill our agreement.
biggest issue is the game is too big. So we're talking Elden Ring. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's an open world experience. It's not what we're used to. You know, it's not like, I think with other Souls-like games like Bloodborne and your Souls, like those the level design was really, there was a lot of attention to detail there, you know, like they kind of loop back on themselves, you know, you had the shortcuts, things like that. I think the attention to detail in those games were better. But again, don't get me wrong, I think there's a lot of attention to detail in Elden Ring. It just, when you have such a big, massive open world to fill, like, you can lose that. And then, yeah, they did lose it, but you kind of see some glimpses of it in, say, Stormvale Castle, or, you know, some of those other castles, things like that. You kind of get that idea. But, you know, yeah, in Dark Souls 3, I still prefer Dark Souls 3 over Elden Ring. Again, just my personal preference. But yeah, that's where that small, finite, you know, handcrafted level design, like, really shines, you know?
I am honored to join you in marriage and to call House Walfort my new home.
The honor and pleasure is mine, Lady Frederica. Pray forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
To think you'd fight at each other's side in battle before exchanging your vows. Though, I dare say that it bodes well for Wolford that its new lord and lady make such a fine team.
Your Highness!
Uh-oh, what is it?
Here you are. Why, the entire Kingsguard has been scouring the land for you.
Did you sneak out of the castle again, Roland?
Uh-oh.
When I heard my best friend's betrothed was arriving in Glenbrook, I simply couldn't miss the occasion.
While we appreciate the sentiment, perhaps you should have said something to the king.
I'm the least of my dear father's concerns. Though I suspect Huette will think otherwise. I suppose I'd best be on my way back.
I'm more so talking about content, way too much content. I want to play it all. If you're a completionist playing Elden Ring, you just don't know what to do. There is way too much. Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a lot. Like, there was some of the stuff where I'm like, I was already at 120 hours. I'm like, you know what? I want to play other games. I could play this game forever. I felt like, because there were corners of the world where I'm like, you know, I haven't really experienced much in there. Like, I can go there. And some of the side quests, I will say that the side quests were done a little bit better in Elden Ring as opposed to some of the other Souls-like games. Well, I'm talking more Dark Souls. They were done better in Elden Ring. They really tied side quests into the main story a little bit better. And for the most part, most side quests had decent rewards. And now there were some that were really bad, but some had decent rewards.
Rest easy, my fair Lady Frederica. You are in good hands here. I look forward to celebrating your union. Till we meet again.
What is that? Do I get to keep that? Is that a gift?
His ring bore the insignia of Glenbrook's royal family. Could that have been...
Prince Roland, King Regna's younger son.
So a lord and a prince drove off a band of brigands by their own hand. What a fascinating nation we've come to, Frederica.
You died.
This is Sheila, my tutor and attendant.
Famed is the martial prowess of the Wolforts. It was an honor to be able to witness it firsthand.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Serenoa of House Wolfort. And this is Benedict, trusted steward of my family.
It is my honor to serve Lord Serenoa in any and all matters.
On behalf of House Wolfort, I welcome you to our domain.
Given that Breath of the Wild is delayed, yeah, I mean, granted we know nothing about Breath of the Wild gameplay, nothing, as well as Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is coming out in September, so that could have a potential for Game of the Year as well. I mean, maybe not with like these, I mean, they generally, JRPGs don't get nominated, but, you know, who knows. So other potential Game of the Year, you could have Starfield up there, but, you know, Bethesda games are sometimes broken, especially their last one with Fallout 76. Other potentials, you got Horizon. I hear that looks beautiful, plays excellent, so that's also one of them, but Elden Ring obviously has it for me. It's the only one I really played. So
You may think this is an odd question, my lord, but I ask it nonetheless. What does the color of my hair mean to you?
Live Alive. I'm not sure about Live Alive. I mean, again, it's one of those niche games where I along with Xenoblade Chronicles, it's kind of they're in the same category. I don't think you don't see a lot of JRPGs get nominated for those Game of the Year awards, you know? What does my hair mean to you? Alright, if it's not too forward for me to say, I find it most beautiful. I find your courage more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there in the battlefield. I think it nothing to be surprised about. We have Roselle living in our very own domain, maybe? Alright, so if it's not too forward for me, I find it most beautiful. I find your courage more noteworthy. I think that's what I'm going to go at.
I find your courage more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there on the battlefield.
You flatter me, my lord. I apologize if I was out of line.
Far from it. House Wolfort values the strength and courage of one and all.
I have lived a sheltered life in Esfrost, but I promise I will do all in my power to make myself useful.
That makes two of us. Fortunately, there is plenty of time for us to learn together.
Yes, together.
Seems like the only JRPG that gets nominated is Persona. Did that even get nominated? I honestly, I don't remember. But usually it's like your God of Wars, your things like that. Three Houses was robbed. Well, I'm not sure about that. That Three Houses definitely. Now, Three Houses got robbed because it was not on the RPG of the Year, right? I don't think it was Game of the Year at that point. I think the issue with Three Houses, for me, was its combat. It was way too redundant, way too similar. They were all meh. They were all the same. Get from here to there, or kill all enemies. There was no variety there. Story was good. I will say that. It was really good. But other than that, it had problems.
Lady Frederica, everyone awaits. Allow us to escort you back to Castle Wolfort.
Thank you, Benedict. It would be my honor.
Yeah, not RPG. Yeah, it wasn't on the RPG of the Year. I want to say it was like on another category, like strategy game or tactical game, which was freaking idiotic. It should have been nominated for RPG of the Year. All right, so Frederica and Gila join our forces. All right, we all go our separate ways.
Serenoa of Glenbrook's House Wolfort, and Frederica of Esfrost will unite in marriage to strengthen the ties between their two nations. In doing so, the newfound allies hope to hold their own in the face of Hyzant's salt monopoly, which continues even now, decades after the war. Who could have known that this was but a prelude to an uprising that would engulf all of Norzelia in the flames of war?
Encampment has been added to the main menu. Provisioner is also available in encampment. You can select encampment from the main menu to access the Wolfort Army Camp. Additional features will be unlocked as the story progresses. So I think you press X for the encampment. Yeah. Let's take a peek. Panels and lines of attack. That was just a thing. Hey there. Ah, Fit isn't Lord Serenoa. How do you do? This humble merchant has brought the finest selection of goods from across the realm. Please, have a look. Alright, I'll try. What do I have for monies? I have 980. It's actually pretty decent. Can I get any equipment? No equipment. Just consumables. Alright. Sounds good. Is anybody else in here? Nobody else yet. Alright, let's go. Let's leave. Alright, zoom out. Oh, we do have a sub-side story. Sub-story? I think that's what they call it.
Wherever did my fool brother run off to? I explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
He left.
It would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the King's Guard and went on a little excursion, as he's wont to do. I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
He is an embarrassment to our family. No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Claris.
But of course, Your Highness. The imposing-looking woman over there is General Avlora of Esfrost. Her prowess in battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero of the Salt Iron War. If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawnspear himself. Over there is Minister Exham Marshall of the Holy State of Hyzant. He is the newest appointee to the Saintly Seven, and has been placed in charge of the military and diplomatic affairs. 'Tis a rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
A general of the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young hope. I imagine
lot
this
of
will
people
not be the
coming.
last I hear of them. I know this man. Sorsley End of Hyzant, yes?
Just so, my lord. As you doubtless know, he is the Holy State's Minister of Salt. A prestigious position, though it is said he feels threatened by Minister Exham of late.
So even the great monolith that is the Holy State is not immune to internal strife. Thank you, Claris. I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
As the officially appointed bookmaker for the tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the combatants.
Your Highness, Lord Thalos and Lady Erica, brother and sister of the Archduke, have arrived. They will be joining the festivities in Archduke Gustadolf's stead.
Word has it that Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
Archduke Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything. It would seem that includes the freedom to put his own family above all.
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are their own. Do take care not to say anything that might offend our new allies.
You need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be gained from quarreling with Esfrost's ruling family.
Those guys get a little pissy. I remember fighting on here in the very first demo.
Honored guests, I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook. It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead. I can assure you we have spared no effort in preparing for tomorrow's festivities. Let us ring in this new age of alliance together. Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry themselves. Allow me to escort you to Whiteholm Castle, where the ceremony will take place, whenever you're ready.
All right. We get to do a little bit of exploration here, I think.
Prince Roland, finally you return.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble.
At ease, Huet. I trust all was well in my absence.
Well enough. Another visit to the Wolfort domain, was it?
Indeed, on minor business. My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Besides, no one would lose any sleep if something happened to me. Father and Franny least of all. Even Cordelia would get along perfectly fine without her brother.
Well, I would not. Or have you forgotten that you are my one and only sworn liege?
Huet. Forgive me, truly. It won't happen again.
I should hope not.
See, it's hard for me to get a word in edgewise, like there's just so much dialogue.
So it is true that you plan to fight in the tourney on the morrow, and alongside House Wolfort, no less.
How did you know?
His Grace told me, when he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
So Father knew all along.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. You won't be slipping away on my watch this time.
You stuck, bro. You are stuck. Alright, having routed the bandits, Serenoa and his retinue make their way back to Castle Wolfort. Let's do this.
Welcome back, the both of you.
We were attacked.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Yeah, you fine.
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind.
Never you mind.
And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same, and from this day on, they're your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
Girl, you don't need to worry. I told you, you're probably one of the best characters in this game.
The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nah, it brings a tear to my eye.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Excellent.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Nice. We're gathering an army. No one will take us on. Strike enemies from the shadows. Take 2 actions in the same turn. Can conceal herself from enemies' eyes. Oh, she's very, very sneaky. Eridor's aptitudes in battle. Shield allies with superb defensive capabilities. Draws enemies' attacks, counterattacks when dealt a physical blow by an adjacent enemy.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenella and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regnant for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the 3 nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simone will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the 2 before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day, the tourney! Ah, my blood's already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords!
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, he's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men.
Serenoa can handle that.
So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Alright, well, we gotta do this little battle. I think I'm going to end tonight's stream here today. I will follow up. I don't know if I'm going to continue to stream this game, or maybe I'll do it, you know, I'll record gameplay. I'm just realizing that there's just a lot of dialogue, so I'm just really kind of sitting here. You know, it doesn't make for great streaming, at least for right now. I know that the game will get going. It just takes a while to do that. So, I mean, I think what I might do is just kind of record it as a Let's Play. And then once I really get into the nitty-gritty where the battles are fierce, or, you know, the battles are better anyway, then I'll start maybe streaming that, because otherwise I'm just kind of sitting here and they're talking and I'm just doing nothing. So it's just really odd. It's kind of awkward. So I want to thank everyone for joining me here today. Anyone who's joined the chat, excellent. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. And yeah, catch me and follow up on the channel. Thanks for watching.